Hey there, it's Michael Stevenson, and I am so excited. We've got just a couple of weeks until our Publishing to Profit event, and I hope you're as excited as we are because you are going to become a published author, and that's something that I guarantee on the page. And one of the ways that I guarantee that you're going to be a published author is, of course, you're going to write your own book. Of course, you're going to publish it, and you're going to follow the bestseller blueprint. And if everything goes right, you're going to be a #1 best-selling author, and that's one way that you're going to become an author. Of course, the other way that you're going to become an author is you're actually going to publish a book at the live event. And this is something that the first few times that we taught the course, we didn't do this. And what we found was that people were going home and they were taking, a couple weeks or a couple months to write their book. And essentially what was happening was at the end of writing their book, they didn't remember the process of publishing. And so one of the things we know from neurolinguistic programming is anything that you're taught, you'll forget. Anything that you do, you'll remember. And so what we've done is we've actually created a software that is going to generate a quote book for you. Quote books are some of the easiest books to write. They're very, very simple. And you can put one together in a matter of, with our software, in a matter of minutes. And the best part about it is this. Once you publish your quote book, guess what? You're a published author. It really doesn't matter if the quotes inside are your quotes. You compiled them. Authors very often compile information and put them together in their own format, and that's really what you're doing is you're publishing a quote book. So the beauty of it is you will walk out a published author. You will have a book that you can sell on Amazon, or you can sell in person if you want. And even if you don't want to publish the quote book, then at the very least, you can go through the process of publishing and then just take it off of Amazon. If for some reason you don't want it out there. But why wouldn't you want it out there, right? And we have a lot of people that have gone through Publishing to Profit, and then when they're done, they sell the quote book that they made at Publishing to Profit. And, we've got one guy that sells it at his job. And, he gets a lot of people that are interested in that through his job. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And originally when we did it, Kayla actually wrote a quote book, and then we would try to give it to you in Word document format so that you could put a little introduction in it. And then, I was customizing covers, and the bigger and bigger the class grew, the harder it got for us to be able to do that on Sunday. And so essentially what we did was we wrote this software, and with this software, you'll fill in a few fields, you'll click a button, and your book is done. And we've already put together quotes for you. If you want to change the quotes, you have the ability to do that as well. So let me show you. I'm going to walk you through this because we actually want you to do this before you come to class. This will make the process super easy on Sunday so that we can all get our laptops out. I can walk the entire class through. Everybody will be on the same step, and it'll be super easy. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to log into your members-only account at transformdestiny.com/members-only. If you don't remember your password, you can request it at the login screen. Then you're going to scroll down to course bonuses and downloads. Now, this might be in a different place depending on what other programs you have. You can see my account has the Empower program and the Inner Circle program. Your bonuses may be over here, maybe over there, but it looks like this little present right here. This is where all the bonuses are for the live courses and the online courses that you take. So click on that. And then the easiest thing to do here, especially if you've bought a lot of stuff, and if you have, thank you. Easiest thing to do here is to search. So just on Windows, you can press Control F for find. On a Mac, you can press Command F and then just type the word quote. And what it'll do is it'll find on this page under Publishing to Profit, create your own quote book. If you don't know how to search, you can just scroll through all the options until you find Publishing to Profit, and create your own quote book is currently the third link on this page. So go ahead and click that. This is going to take you to our quote book generator software, and you can make as many books as you want from this software. So I'll show you how easy it is. I'm going to show you how to do the minimum, which is basically to create a book with your own title and your own name on it. And then I'll show you how to do the maximum, which is if you want to go through and customize the quotes, you can do that and make it your own. So first thing you're going to do very simply, you're just going to click Add a New Book. All right, and it's going to pre-fill in a little bit of the information for you. But what you want to do is you want to think of a good title for your book. So, for example, my book might be called The Power to Create Your Day Now. This is the title of a quote book that I did a couple of years ago. After we finished Publishing to Profit, I wanted to prove to the graduating students that a book could be done very quickly. So I actually wrote edit, published, marketed, and sold the first copy in 18 hours. So it's very easy. By the way, I didn't have the software to do it back then. I did it all by hand. The software will make it even faster. So for subtitle, I can say daily quotes to inspire you. My byline is Michael Stevenson. You can put whatever you wanted. I could put my middle name in there if I want. Copyright year will probably be 2017, but you could change it if you wanted to. And then you can write an introduction. Now, the introduction must be 1 page. It cannot be longer than 1 page. Our software just cannot add pages because it changes the dimension of the cover and the spine, and that's just too complicated for the software. But you get to write a 1-page introduction. So, whatever you want. I am so happy I wrote this book. I hope you love it. And give me lots of money. Michael. Okay, so anything you want. You can see here it says there's 8,000 characters left. That's the maximum that the database will hold. 8,000 characters would be way bigger than 1 page. So what you want to do after you've typed this out, you want to save it and then go preview the interior of the book and make sure that your introduction fits on 1 page. If it's longer than 1 page, come back and edit the book and then shorten up your introduction. Now, underneath each quote on every page, there are some journal lines where people can, they can journal about how the quote affected them that day. What this does is it actually fills up the page because your quote's only going to take up, maybe 10% of the page. You don't want to have big blank pages on every page there. So these journal lines sort of help fill up the page for you, and you can customize what each line means. Most people just leave this the way it is. There's 2 sections. The first section is called Beginning Your Day. And the journal line says, what does this quote mean to me personally today? How will I apply this quote today? And how will, that should say actually something else. Journal line 3 should say something else there. Like, for example, what will I do today to make it a better day? Or something like that. You can type in whatever you want, though. Then there's, at the end of the day, this is the second headline, how did I apply this quote today, and what will I do differently going forward? And then that gives people the opportunity to type some of that in. If you want to put a price on the book, you can. This is the cover price, so it doesn't have to be the price that you actually sell it for. Most authors and publishers will put a contrast price on the cover. So you might say it's a $20 book, but then you sell it for $8.99, right? This is what Amazon does classically. They mark the book at a high price and then they give you a low price, which makes people want to buy it to get the good deal. If you don't want a price, you can just delete it. But having a price on there is a good idea. Now, on the back page, you're going to have a back page title, which is kind of the big text. For this, I might put 102 quotes to inspire you. And then there's also going to be a back page, what they call the back matter. This is the text on the back. You might want to put in, as we have here, some testimonials from people. And if you want to leave this the way it is, you can. We've sort of got one pre-written for you, or you can change it. Now, if you're publishing your own quote book, you're going to have an ISBN number. I'll explain what all that means at the class. In this case, for this book, you don't need an ISBN. You're going to get one for free. So just leave this blank, and then this will be inserted at the time of printing. So in this case, you're going to leave it blank. Just go ahead and hit the save button, and you're going to see now that you have a book. That's it. Literally, a book is done. So I'll show you a preview. This is what the cover looks like. Click the download link, and it's going to start downloading a PDF. And this PDF will be uploaded to the printer so that it can be printed. And so you can see there's a front cover here that's got your title, your subtitle, and your byline or your name. You've got a spine here that's got your title and your name, and then you've got the back page, which has that, again, that title here, and then the back matter. And all this can be customized. Everything but the picture itself can be customized. Now we'll go back, and that's the cover file. Now this is the interior file, so this is what the inside of the book looks like. So I'll click download. Again, it's going to download a PDF. When you print, you always want to use a PDF because it will give you the most accurate, the accurate representation of the printing. So you can see here there's a title page. There's what we call the front matter, which is copyrights and things like that. Then there's the introduction. This is the introduction that I wrote when I saved the book. and then you can see here are the quotes. And so you can see that every page has a quote at the top, and then underneath are the journal lines. Okay, and again, these are the journal lines that you can customize. So Kayla went through and picked 102 quotes that are their general feel-good quotes. They could apply to literally any industry. If you're in the dog and pet industry, you could publish a book about daily quotes for dog and pet owners, and these quotes will apply. If you're in the wealth industry, you could do that. If you're a coach, it really doesn't matter because they're just good feel-good quotes, empowering quotes, and every field needs empowerment. So she went through and collected some of the best quotes. There's a couple of quotes in there from Thomas Edison and Stephen Hawking and very smart people. But if you don't want to go with the default quotes, and some people just don't, right? Some people just want to be a little bit different. They want to customize the quotes. Then all you have to do is hit customize quotes. And what you'll see here is you'll see 102 quotes. Now, at the time of this writing, this software cannot do any more or less than 102. You have to have exactly 102. Again, it's because if you add or delete pages, it changes the spine width and then the cover size changes, and it's just this whole cascade of things that have to change, and the software doesn't do that. But you can see we're on quote one right here. This is a quote from Milton H. Erickson. A goal without a date is just a dream. You can change that and hit update, and then it'll change that quote for you. So if you wanted to, you could literally go through here and click on each one and change and save these. You could put your own quotes in there if you want to. Matter of fact, one good thing to do might be to take quote 1 in the book and make your own quote up so that you're the first quoted person in the book. But all you have to do is change the text, hit the update button. Whenever you're done, just hit done, and that will take you back out. And then at that point, you're ready to publish a book. And so when you come to Publishing to Profit, we'll teach you everything you need to know about how to write, edit, and publish your book and market your book. And then on Sunday, we will actually publish your very first book as a quote book. And so we're really super excited about it. I hope you're just as excited as we are, and I can't wait to see you in a couple weeks. Thanks.